Welcome back, Theme Park Wizard, and today we're going to go over the top 5 worst, that's right, worst coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain. And again, if you disagree with me, feel free to name your top 5 list in the comments below. So, let's get started. Here is number 5 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I put Gold Rusher, not because it's a non-thrilling ride, but because the last time I went on, it was kind of a rough. I don't know if it was just that last time or if it's just gotten rougher over the years. But it took like a nice family-friendly fun experience and turned it kind of painful, especially when I was sitting on the right side a couple times, and it just on those turns, it really was a little rough. So if they can smooth that out a little bit, then I would definitely put Gold Rusher out of this list because I actually really like this ride. Like a mini Thunder Mountain some of sorts, but it's just a little rough last time. Let me know in the comments below if you experienced that same thing, because or maybe it was just a fluke of the one day, but hopefully if that gets fixed, it's not just rough, because I hope Gold Rusher does stay for quite a while. And then as we head on here to number 4, we have Apocalypse, and this was before the retracking. They just retracted. I haven't been on it since. But before the retracking, it was definitely a little bit rough in some spots. And it was a little bit uncomfortable on the coaster because it was so rough in some spots. But I'm so glad they retracted while building West Coast Races. They retracted this ride, and I've heard it's a lot smoother and even quicker. So I'll have to definitely take another ride on this coaster, because a good coaster when it's running smoothly and such. So I'm glad it's doing that, and I can't wait to make the comparison between the before the retracking and post retracking. And as we head here to number 3, I think. Let's see, Full Throttle. This one, I only put this one on the list because it's so short. It's like a minute long. Well, there's a pause in the tunnel, so it's like maybe like a minute and a half. But the actual track time and time you're actually moving, it's very short, and so it should be a little bit longer. Also, I just was hoping that the capacity on this ride, it's very low, so I mean there gets to be long lines fast. Like if it's a crowded day in the park, it gets to be very long lines quickly. So I just wish it had higher capacity, and it was a little bit longer. To justify that longer capacity, I have longer trains and more trains, and it could be a nice, more enjoyable ride. But that's why I have Twisted Colossus and West Coast Races, which is kind of a longer version of those two. Number 2 here is Viper, and I put Viper because again, it's a very, very rough road. It's an old coaster. It's a also very rough coaster, and it also has 7 inversions. So after a while, especially because it's so rough, I start to get a headache on those inversions, because especially on the 6th and 7th ones, because the cars are shaking, and then you're going through all these loops, and then by the end you have a headache. But maybe that's just me. I know this is a fan favorite. I hope that they can fix it, because it's an icon for the park. It's humongous. It's also the last 7 looper in the world, so I'd hate for it to see it go. But I do wish they can kind of either grind it out or smooth it out a little bit, because it just gets very uncomfortable at times. And number 1, of course, is not there anymore, luckily, and I think everyone can agree with me on this ride. Green Lantern was horrible. Very jerky, and banged your head all over the place, and multiple times where you're free fall, or when you're going the drop, or when you end and you're upside down, the head rushes to your head, and it's very uncomfortable. It's probably the worst ride experience I've ever been on in my entire life. I'm so glad it's gone, and I'm so excited to see what replaces Green Lantern. But yeah, absolutely horrible. So um that's just about it there. Let me know in the comments below your list, and let me know what you thought of Green Lantern. And I know you thought it was absolutely terrible as well. So glad it's gone. Give me a like if you like. And that was it. Those were my top 5 worst coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain. If you like these videos, comment below and give this video a big like. Subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this, as well as theme park content. Comment below if you like this video, because then I'll do some more for other theme parks as well. As always, have a fantastic day.